PTE reading, fill in the blanks. In PTE reading, fill in the blanks, the right choice is made easier by understanding how different word forms are used. And this is not only useful in reading fill in the blanks, but it's also useful in listening fill in the blanks. For example, this is a text. So as we have done this before, we should first look at the choices. So there are 7 choices given. There are 4 blanks to be filled. So in the 7 choices, we'll first see what is the word form used here. So we can see periodically, whatever, gradually, and nicely. They are all adverbs. So there are 4 adverbs. Okay. Then this public and apparent, these are adjectives. Okay. And the last word, creation, is a noun. Now if we look again, this whatever is also a pronoun and is also used as a determiner. So now we have understood all these word forms, and now we'll go to the blanks. So first of all, more than ever, the center is the place for news and gossip, for the blank of ideas. Now if we say something of something, so what word can come here? An adverb can't come here. A pronoun cannot come here. It means an adjective can also not come here. It means only a noun can come here. And we just have one noun, creation. So if we put creation and we see, does it make sense? Yes, for the creation of ideas, it makes sense. So we can put in creation here. Now we start reading more. Creation of ideas for marketing them and swiping them, for hatching deals, for starting parades. This is the stuff of the blank life. Now this life is a noun. What word can come before a noun? Something that defines this noun. Such a word is known as an adjective. And a noun can also come before a noun, making a compound noun, or then that noun will be used as an adjective. So what type of life can come here? There are 2 adjectives: public life or apparent life. So we'll read this once again. This is the stuff of the blank life of the city, by no means wholly admirable, often abrasive, noisy, whatever. So it seems that public fits here. So we'll move this public to the blank. Okay. So this is the stuff of the public life of the city, by no means wholly admirable, often abrasive, noisy, contentious, without blank purpose. Again, this purpose is a noun. What comes before a noun? We just did it. An adjective. What's here? Apparent. So if we try to put this apparent in the blank and we see, does it make sense? So yes, it makes sense without apparent purpose. So it means our previous choice is also correct, and we should put apparent here. Okay. Now we have just 4 adverbs left with us, and there's one blank. Let's see. However, this human congress is the genius of the place, its reason for being, and its great marginal edge. This is the engine, the city's true export. Blank makes this congress easier. Okay. So if we say something like that, something makes this something easier, then a noun can come. Okay, we are not left with any nouns. And even the word which we used, creation, if we use here, creation makes this congress easier. Yes, it makes sense here also. So let's read the sentence fully and then see. Blank makes this congress easier, more spontaneous, more enjoyable, is not at all a frill. Oh, so it's not a complete sentence. It means a noun can't come here. So what can come here then? An adverb can also not come here. Yes, a determiner can't come here. Determiner comes before a noun phrase normally. So if we plug in this word and see does it make sense. Whatever makes this congress easier, more spontaneous, more enjoyable is not at all a frill. Yes, it makes sense. It means whatever should come here. Okay? So we have seen that knowing the words, knowing the word forms helps us a lot in answering the questions and filling the blanks. So today we'll learn at least one verb form, that is a noun, something about nouns, so that we can identify nouns. Nouns are words that are names of places, people, things, feelings. All these things are nouns. For example, boy, chair, action, development, analysis, creativity, location, closure, variety, assembly, creation, union, happiness, way, gossip, export, helplessness, width, help. All these are nouns. What else is there about a noun? So nouns can be countable or uncountable. Like these are countable nouns and these are uncountable nouns. Now in case of countable nouns, we can count them like 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 cups, 4 girls, 1 reaction, 3 associations, 2 shoes, 1 file, 3 jokes. But can we say 2 water or 1 water or 1 milk or 2 information or 3 equipment or 4 garbage? No, it means numbers cannot come before an uncountable noun. Then what can come? If we have to count water, for example, we cannot count water. We can say a glass of water or a glass of milk or a piece of information or a piece of equipment or a bag of garbage. Okay, because bag is a countable word. It's a countable noun. Piece is a countable noun. So in that case, we know that these numbers cannot come before these uncountable nouns. Similarly, a or n also cannot come before countable nouns. So in countable nouns, the question is how many, whereas in uncountable the question is how much. So in countable nouns, these words can come before the countable noun, like a, n, some, any, a few, many. So if any of these words are there before a blank, that gives us a hint what can come in the blank. Whereas in uncountable nouns, some and any of course can come, but a few cannot come. Instead of that, a little can come before an uncountable noun. Similarly, much can come before an uncountable noun. So if we have a little before a blank, we know here an uncountable noun cannot come in this blank. Okay, so what did we learn today? In PTE reading, fill in the blanks, one should identify the word forms of the choices given because it helps us in fill in the blanks appropriately. We did one word form, that's the nouns, and we saw that yes, nouns can be countable, uncountable, singular, plural. They can have plural forms and they can be preceded by certain words and not preceded by some other words. The list of those we did. Okay, hope it will help you in answering the questions, and in other videos we'll discuss about other word forms and slowly we'll build up this ability to answer these questions quickly and correctly. Okay, Thank you.